Hi everyone, welcome back. As part of the previous session, we have seen how exactly we can handle a text field, right? So, to deal with it in a much more accurate way, the scenario that I want to deal with is sign up oblique login functionality on the same application. Okay, whichever the application that we are using right now, perform a sign up oblique login functionality on it. So here, what I'm doing is re-establish a new session on an Appium inspector. And at the same time, on a visor, I just want to show you the flow, what we are trying to automate. So here, on this application, there is a login at the bottom, and upon clicking on a login, a form is being displaying. Just enter a random value into the username and a password and click on that particular login button. That's gonna be one flow. And how exactly you can perform a sign up, navigate to the sign up, fill this form, and how this is gonna work. Probably we can come from sign up to login and see how this is gonna work. So here, come back to this APM inspector, refresh it, get the locator for this login. So this is what the locator for login is. Copy it. Before using this locator in your program, you need to find it, change it to an XPath, and just search for it. I was able to identify that particular XPath and it is working as expected. Okay, and it is working as expected. So come back here to your program. Sorry, I created a new program instance. So driver dot find element by dot xpath. I'm using this particular xpath and this is the value. I wanna perform a click operation. Right after performing this particular selection, right, it's taking some time. Right. So right after performing this operation, it's just taking some time. Okay. So something. Okay. So here, that's the reason. Let me add a thread dot sleep for a second. As and when here, it will be on an login option. Right, by default, it's gonna be on a login option. You need to switch to the sign up. You need to switch to the sign up. So somehow I felt that the locator may not be right and it has a text too. What I'm doing is copy this sign up text, come back here, slash slash star, open braces at the rate text is equal to. I'm using, I'm writing down a customized XPath and click on this search. Okay, I was able to identify one object and as and when I clicked on a tab, the sign up is being selected, which means I can confirm that this is the valid locator. Copy this XPath, come back here, driver dot find element by dot XPath and the value for this particular sign up, and I wanna perform, okay, a click operation on it. Okay, and I want to perform a click operation. So basically here, this should be a double quote. This should be a double quote, and even this should be a double quote so that it can easily understand. Okay, perfectly all right. Good. So this is the way how exactly, okay, there is an issue with this XPath updation part. One second. Dot click. Okay, that's fine. Let me come back and put this XPath the value. Okay, that's it. It just updated successfully. Sign up got a click. And now here I need to deal with this email ID. So it has a valid XPath slash slash email ID. So I feel this is a valid XPath and I'm not checking anything here directly. I'm writing down driver dot find element by dot xpath. I was using a send case as surendra.jagannatham @yopmail.com. I've just used a random email ID and the password. So this is what the password attribute is. Confirm driver dot find element by dot xpath, and the value it's gonna be this one dot again the send keys. The password I'm giving it as new pass hash 123. Fine. Let's get the locator for the confirm password as well. Driver dot find element by dot xpath, and even I'm just copying this send keys and put it here. Now after that I need to click on this sign up button. Okay, so let me drill down this source code for this sign up button. So this is the button that it has. So copy this XPath, come back here, driver dot find element by dot XPath, and I want to perform a click operation. So here you may get a question. So Surendra, for most of the objects you were using on the right hand side attributes, but why for sign up you drill down to the source code? Somehow this attribute that populated earlier, I somehow felt that it's not a valid attribute. That's the reason I just selected this source code and I captured my XPath. Okay, so what I am doing right now is, let me do this functionality manually. So suren1 @yopmail.com. Okay, and I'm using some password, and again I'm using the confirm password. Click on a sign up. Okay, as and when I clicked on a sign up, a confirmation pop-up is showing it up, which is a kind of an alert. In general, in Selenium, you will be switching to that particular alert. Whereas here, you no need to switch to that alert. This does has an ID property. Copy this ID, come back here. So here, time dot sleep for 5 seconds, and then driver dot find element by dot ID, and this is the value. I want to click on it. See here, I want to perform a click operation. As and when I performed a click operation, it's just coming back to this screen itself. Okay, it's coming back to this particular screen itself. Perfect. So now you want to click on a login button. I know in order to click on that login button, I can write down a customized XPath. This is the one, right? And now click on a find. I was able to find this particular one. Perfectly all right. Good. So the username and a password were pre-populated here in this case. So copy this, come back here, and I'm using again a sleep for 2 seconds, and then driver dot find element by dot XPath. Right. We just need to write down the XPath, and I need to use a click. Okay, just 1 second. So even last time also we encountered this issue. I just used a click command and I updated my XPath here. Okay, I just used a click command and I just updated my XPath here. Okay, change this to a double quote that fix the issue. Okay, change this to the double quote and this to be a single quote. Okay, copy this line, replace it. This value should be login. Perfect. Upon login, you need to wait for 1 second, and then this option is being populated, directly click on a login button. See, even for the login also, after the button name, you have a Android wizard group. That's the reason I was just picking on that particular button XPath. So come back here and driver dot find element by dot XPath dot click. Okay, I'm asking it to click on a login button. As and when you clicked on a login button, okay, as and when you clicked on a login button, it's taking a few seconds and prompting a success message. And again, it has the same locator. So I'm copying and pasting these two lines again. That's it. Sleep for a few seconds and click on that particular confirmation pop-up, which is an alert button. That's it. So this is the way how exactly we can create a program. Now what I'm doing is, let me try to run this particular program. Okay, let me try to run this particular program. I want to run this code. So what I'm going to do right now, so right click, run as, and check out this Wiser instance as well. Okay, it should launch the app and it should perform these operations. If something got a fail, that's fine. We can identify the root cause behind the failure and we will work on it. Sign up, and now it entered the username, password, confirm password, clicked on a confirm password, waiting for few seconds, and then it should click on an OK button, and then it should come back to the login. It should click on a login button. Again, the confirmation pop-up it should handle, and it should terminate that particular application. So this is the flow. See guys, we have automated that particular flow, and that's how the application got responded. Ideally, when you click on a login button, the inbox screen should populate. So here it's not populating that. That's a different flow. But this is the way how exactly you can handle it. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next session with a different scenario. Thank you.